So Shawn and I are outdoorsmen now.
Yeah, that's right.
If you want to figure out why or how, this is the Kevin and Shawn Show. All right, guys, welcome to the Kevin and Shawn Show. I'm Kevin.
I'm Shawn.
And this is something where once a week we sit down and talk about just kind of everything that's going on in life. So we're going to do 2 episodes a week from now on. The first episode is going to be something more personal, like something that's going on in our lives. And the second episode will be more about like entertainment stuff.
Absolutely, man.
So welcome to the first kind of inaugural episode of the personal stuff, where we're going to talk about being outdoorsmen.
The first episode, can't wait.
The first sode, as we like to say sometimes. And yeah, so Shawn's got some stuff going on with him, and the world needs to know about it.
So I've had a first this week. I don't think I've ever had this happen to me before.
You kissed a girl.
Wow. Rude. Anyway, moving on. So my ears are peeling.
Oh.
I don't think I've ever had sunburn on my ears. I didn't even know my ears were sunburned, to be completely honest with you.
I didn't even know ears had sunburn capabilities.
Yeah, neither did I. But I was sitting there yesterday. We're out on the boat. And they're like, man, your ears are peeling. I was like, excuse me? I was like, I didn't even know that was a thing. But they were peeling. They still kind of are peeling. These ears. But, but the reason I'm so sunburned is because Tuesday, it was like 95 degrees here in Michigan. And so we went on the boat. Mm-hmm. Me, my dad, and my sister, we went up to Belleville Lake, and we went for a little cruise. Okay. And, yeah, it was hot, man. And I was, like, prepared for it, though. I put on, like, 3 layers of sunscreen. I was like, I am not getting destroyed today.
But you forgot to do it on your ears.
Well, yes. I did forget to do it on my ears because I didn't think that was necessary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I did do it all over my chest and everywhere else. Still got fried. But it was a great time.
So, like, scale of 1 to 10, like 10's like the worst you've ever been in your life. Like, where does this fall?
Sunburn wise?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh god, this is nowhere close.
Okay.
I was in Texas.
When was the worst time you ever got sunburned?
I believe it was Texas. Yeah, I want to say it was Texas. We got there like the first day. We're going on a cruise for my graduation actually, and we spent like a whole day on the beach, and like it was hot, but it wasn't like that sunny, right? It was a nice overcast day, but it's Texas, so it's like really hot. So we're just laying on the beach all day, going in the water, all that kind of stuff. Oh my god, we were out there for like hours.
Yeah.
We go back to the hotel, and I was red from head to toe. It was bad.
Not like in the boxer line kind of thing.
But like, oh man, I couldn't wear normal shirts.
Yeah.
It was so bad. No, that was Florida actually. That was Florida. Yeah, we're in the Keys, Key West. Okay. Got absolutely destroyed. I couldn't wear normal shirts for the entire trip.
Yeah, yeah.
It hurt. But this is fine. There's just a little bit on my chest. I'm not gonna bitch too much.
I'm more of like a tanner. I get like kind of burnt, but then like it tans out really fast kind of thing. But like I always have a farmer's tan all the time.
Yeah, I'm a big farmer's tan guy too. I like the farmer's tan. I don't have a reason to take my shirt off too often.
I don't like it.
So I look good in a t-shirt.
No one wants to see what's going on under the.
We're both wearing black t-shirts.
So Shawn and I apparently decided to wear the same thing the first time we recorded our first episode, video format.
Yeah.
But we kind of like it. Maybe we'll stick with it. Let us know if you like the black t-shirt gang, maybe.
I mean, I'm a big fan of the black t-shirt.
I own like 6 of them. That's all I got. I should also mention to everybody, this is my dining room table, and
that's the
grab your passports. Yeah,
grab your passports. From
and
last
then
episode.
Charlie and I took a woodworking class at her work the other day, and we made these wood pallet wine racks. But Charlie and I aren't big wine drinkers, so I had to put some bourbon bottles in there.
Wait, this is made out of like crates?
Yeah, it's like pallet like pallet wood.
People love their pallets, man.
Yeah, it's like a Pinterest DIY kind of thing. Yeah, but you like carved the wood, and it was cool. It's a cool class.
It looks nice, man. I think it's a pretty good job, well done.
Charlie
I believe this is Charlie's.
Yeah, this one's Charlie's. Mine's red.
Yours is a little rough.
I like mine. I think mine looks good.
I like the red. Don't get me wrong, but I think this cut looks a little nicer.
I'm not going to confirm or deny that statement. Charlie, yours looks great. Mine looks pretty good too. So, otherwise, that adds to the outdoorsman stuff, though, man. I was working with my hands this week,
I guess so.
I mean,
You're making wine racks that you don't drink wine, so it's just a rack.
it's a bourbon rack.
It's a bourbon.
Fine with me.
You said you're an outdoorsman. I don't think that really qualifies you as being an outdoorsman.
No.
Unless you got something else to share.
But what I do have to share is that I went to Tennessee this last week. Now, saying going to Tennessee is a pretty basic thing. A lot of things, people in Michigan, like going places that have woods. I feel like it's very Michigan vacation is to either go up north to the woods or to Tennessee in different woods. And so we went to Tennessee in the woods and just kind of got away for a little bit and rented a cabin and did a big hiking trip. So I kind of want to preface this for the people out there who actually hike or actually
Are outdoorsmen? Actual outdoorsmen?
Hey, I'm a beginner, novice outdoorsman.
All right, Kevin's workbench.
And so Charlie and I did this hike. It was about 9 miles total. So it was about 4.5 to the waterfall and back. She got some stats, put it in the show notes for me. We went up 141 flights of stairs. It was about 25,000 steps. Crazy. The elevation change was crazy because there was this point. So okay, let me just tell you what happened on a hike. So we're like, okay, we're gonna go hiking to this mountain, to this waterfall. Waterfall is gonna be easy. It's only 4 miles. Oh my gosh, we walk more than that in a day.
Fair.
Okay, we thought it was fine. So then we get to the trail. The first 2 miles was easy. It's just like a path going up.
Pretty standard stuff.
Slight grade. I was like, oh yeah, we drove 8 hours to walk up slanted hills, And then mile 2.5, there's a sign and it said 1.5 miles to the waterfall. I was like, we got this.
Cake.
We got this. Easy. We're over halfway there. It's just a big hill. I was wrong. Those last 1.5 miles was nuts. There was a lot of it where we're just climbing up rocks at that point. It was we're not even walking anymore. We were just climbing for a whole mile probably.
Pass.
And it was hard and it rained super hard. So everything's all slippery and everything's all wet, trees.
It's kind of dangerous.
Honestly, we were very unprepared for this hike. And then it just kept going. It kept going and going and going. And we're the 3 mile mark. And we're we just wanted to turn around at that point. It was insane. So we finally get there. It took forever. It felt like we got passed a bunch of times. People just we just didn't realize that this was an actual hiking trail for people who actually hike. This was not your novice, let's go see the waterfall, kids.
Let's go walk down some stairs.
Yeah. No, this wasn't that. It turned into a place where it almost felt like, shout out to Jake Keller, Uncharted at some points. It was literally there's these rocks and you're just okay, I'm going to climb that, I guess. And there's all these big trees, all these vines, there's greens.
Are you
and
swinging
browns.
on vines? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Honestly, I probably should have at some point because I just would have been going faster at that point. But I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was a good challenge. And over the weekend, I drank this whole bottle of Four Roses right here. Because when in Tennessee, you drink Kentucky bourbon. So it was a good weekend, though. It was a good getaway and just be in the woods, be in the outdoors.
Be in different woods.
Different woods. Typical Michigan person trip.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to get away, though. I like Tennessee.
No, yeah, I was very happy. Honestly, it couldn't come in a better time.
Yeah.
Work is going well, but there's just a lot going on, and everything going on in the world right now. Social media is going crazy, so it's just nice to turn off the cell phone and just be in solitude in the woods.
Yeah, man.
Different woods. Different woods.
You hugged a big tree.
There's a big tree. Hugged it. Showed it some love. And yeah, it was good, man. I was very happy to get away.
Well, I'm very envious of that. I really need to get away.
Yeah, well, maybe the Kevin Shawn show will go on tour to different woods.
We're going on tour to woods. We're gonna bring this grab your passport sign and we're gonna go.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, we're gonna go to somewhere you don't need a passport. But yeah. I mean, state parks are super cheap to go camping at. It's like $20 a month night, or $20 a month. $20 a night. So I mean,
But does grab your passport physically mean, like literally mean grab your physical passport, or is it like, find that adventurous spirit inside of you?
I mean,
to go explore.
I mean, it could mean that.
Well, that's what art is, right? Art is open to interpretation.
If that's what that means to you, I support you.
What does it mean to me? If that's what grab your passports mean to me, what does it mean to you?
So we're going on a trip, and I forgot to pack my passport. That's my reminder. I'm just kidding.
That was bad. Wow.
No, I mean it's. Hey! I am a believer in, adventure and experiencing new cultures and
different woods.
Experiencing different woods. So if the woods aren't in America, which there's plenty of it not in America.
You heard it here first. Kevin, Big Wood guy.
Big Wood guy.
All right. Is it time for the ad?
Yeah. So guys, it's time for the break. We're going to run an ad and we'll see you after that break.
Roll it.
Okay, so we're back. Thank you, Anchor, as always.
I love Anchor so much.
But Shawn, I'm going to just throw this over to you. You got something on your mind, and I want to hear it.
Okay. I'm going to preface this by saying I don't mean to offend any of our listeners, but
you might be offended, and we're not liable for that.
I already prefaced that, so you can't be offended now. Anyway.
That's how that works.
So I'm a guy, right, that goes to a decent amount of social gatherings or parties, if you will. And I have opinions about it. So,
sure.
Well, in college, it's the same thing. This is the same thing that frustrated me in college, still frustrates me today, right?
Okay.
Here it is. I don't think parties should revolve around a game.
Okay.
For example, right? I don't think a party should be, let's bring 12 people over to the house and watch 4 of them play cornhole for 6 hours.
Okay.
Or have a party in the fraternity house where beer pong is being played. Not saying which house. But then that's like the main event of the party is watching people play beer pong. That's a waste of time to me. Who cares?
Okay.
It's like something to pass the time. Like, I would rather sit down and play euchre. Even if we had more than one like table going.
But euchre's still a game.
Euchre is still a game, but it's not the main event of the party, right?
Yeah.
It's not something that everybody watches people play intently and go, oh, nice throw, oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like,
okay,
I like talking to people at parties, right?
Okay, yeah.
And watching people play cornhole isn't social.
Yeah.
It's not social because it dominates everything that's going on. And it alienates people who aren't playing.
So
I feel
when
like
you
it's
go
fine.
to a social gathering, aka a party, because there's someone who goes to those a lot, what do you want to do?
Hang out and converse with people. That's why they're there.
Hmm? Are they though?
Are you there to play cornhole? Is it a cornhole tournament?
So, you know me, I'm not a big party guy.
Right.
I don't.
Big lame ass.
No. I would rather do a similar thing of what you're saying, just in the regards to just hanging out with people that I want to have fun with.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if there's a game there and if there's 4 of us and we're all playing cornhole or we're all playing beer pong, great.
By all means, go for it.
If there's 4 of us and we play euchre because it's a 4-person game, great.
Perfect.
But I don't like the crowds that bring the party atmospheres.
Yeah.
So, for example, like I would much so rather hang out with like 6 people, maybe 10 people max, than, all right, we're all going over to so-and-so's and we're going to have 80 people there and we're going to watch 4 people play cornhole. Mm-hmm. And we're going to watch 4 people play beer pong. And it's going to be the rager of the summer. Oh my gosh, best party ever. 4 people play beer pong the entire time.
That's my thing, man.
No, I don't like that. But to the same respect, I don't like the crowd. I'd rather just hang out with the 10 people that I want to hang out with. So,
Well, I mean, if you went to a party in college, are you really rolling around to every single person there and trying to talk with everybody there? No.
some people do though.
I know, I agree, but like I stick with my boys. Like I do, I float around with people I know. I say hi to I got class with you. What up? How's it going? Brief conversation. Most of them hanging out with the people I want to hang out with.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, man. It's just so frustrating how it's like, maybe it's just like people we hang out with that just do that. Even like a bonfire is better than playing cornhole for 6 hours.
But why? Why is it better?
Because that's not you're conversing. Nobody's talking when they play cornhole. They're just talking shit about cornhole.
Yeah.
And then they go, "Oh, we're running it back." And it's like, God damn.
See,
like,
I think cornhole is better than other party games that played, because cornhole can happen next to a bonfire, where there can be, say you have 10 people like I want, 4 people can be playing cornhole, and 6 people will be talking around a bonfire. Whereas when you're in a fraternity house and there's tons of music going, you can't really talk to anybody because it's packed like sardines in there. And then also everyone's watching the people playing beer pong.
Yeah.
There's no sociability that's happening there.
Right. Well, it's like those watching and those waiting to play beer pong.
Yeah.
So everybody's like pre-ponging, right?
Yeah.
And like it is fun to play every once in a while, but to make it like the focal point of every single part, it gets real stale, man.
Okay, so yeah,
it feels like I'm traveling to the same party at different locations.
If Shawn were to create the perfect party, what would it do? What would it be?
Yeah, it's very simple.
Okay, run me through the agenda. What would happen?
The agenda, you show up, you grab some drinks, you get some barbecue going, get some maybe burgers, dogs, potato salad, nothing fancy, right?
Okay.
I don't know why I'm doing this accent. I'm going to stop doing that. I can't stop.
I
doing
liked
this
it. Keep it going. Keep going with it.
No, I'm done. I'm over it. But then you like get some food, you hang out, you shoot the shit, and you hang out. You don't need like some sort of distraction of hanging out.
Yeah. But what do you do?
You talk to each other, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm lame in that sense, but like, what do you...
Yeah.
It's better than watching people play cornhole, especially when there's 5 people there and one person is watching everybody else play cornhole instead of talking to the group.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I like a good conversation. I'm a big talker.
Well, it's like that's why you go to parties.
Yeah. Well, I also don't like the word party, to be completely honest with you.
Social gathering.
I don't know if I like social gathering either. It's just like, hey, let's come hang out.
Right.
Hey, we're gonna hang out.
But under the umbrella of a social gathering is what that is.
Yeah. And
like I enjoy more, like, I don't know, for example, like I come over here, right? And that's not like big at all. Like it's only the 3 of us, right?
Yep.
But like I like enjoy that, or like when we go to my buddy Deanie Hut Jr.'s and Kerrigan's, like it's just the 4 of us, and we're just shooting the shit, like hanging out for a night. You know, I always bring some drinks over. I got this new cocktail set. It's pretty sick. And so I'm whipping up some cocktails, and we make homemade food, and then we like, I don't know, like the other day we took the dog for a walk for like an hour. That was fun.
Yeah.
That's enjoyable to me. Obviously, that's a different atmosphere than like a party with like 20-ish people there. Yeah. So I get it.
When does it turn from a gathering or a hangout to a party? Is there a person?
I think this
is it an atmosphere thing?
You know what I think this is? I think this is an all rectangles or squares conversation.
What does that mean?
So every party is a social gathering, but not every social gathering is a party.
That confused me. That genuinely confused me.
You remember that, like in high school, we're talking about geometry and shit?
Yeah, no, I remember that.
And it's like all squares are rectangles, but all
okay. Say it again.
I could be backwards on this.
Okay.
I was bad at math. I got a C in geometry.
So say it again.
It's like all squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares.
I got that one. What's the party one though?
Oh.
Yeah, I got that one. I passed geometry in high school.
You said redo it, so I was just redoing the whole thing. Anyway, all social no.
Right, I'm thinking
all parties are a social gathering, right?
Okay.
So every party, you have parties here. I'm gonna illustrate this for you. Is a social gathering, but not every social gathering is a party.
Okay, I agree with that. So
what did you think I said?
I thought you said the other way around. I was like, well, like
no,
not every party is a social gathering.
No.
But no.
The 3 of us hanging out right now is a social gathering. It's a gathering of human beings.
Into Whitmer, you know,
you're getting political on this.
I'm not gonna get there. I'm not gonna go there. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree. I don't know where the line gets drawn though. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I would agree with that.
Because like sometimes it's like, you know what, like we're going to say we're going to have a party. This happened a lot in college. All right, we're throwing a party. We don't know what to call it. So A, B, C, D, E, F. No, we'll just call it the ABC party. We're going to make some flyers because everyone reads those now. And we're going to, maybe invite people on Facebook. I don't know. Snapchat. Oh, everyone put it on your Snap stories. Okay, all right. All the brothers, you got to be there. You're going to be there. 7 people show up.
Okay, where are you going with this?
Is that a party or is that a social gathering? We said it was going to be a party.
It's a failed party that turned into a social gathering.
We threw out all the flyers in the world because apparently people still read those. And we put it on our Snapchat stories because apparently people still use Snapchat. No one showed up. Is it a party still?
I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. It's probably a social gathering. It's a failed party.
And at the party, does a party need a theme to be a party?
No.
Does a party need a game?
Nope.
So,
I don't mind cornhole, right? I want to say this.
So
I don't mind it every once in a while. But
yeah.
making it the entire focus of every single party that I've gone to in the past 3 weeks is frustrating.
So what you're saying, just for clarification for myself, is that you just value a good conversation.
I do. I'm a conversationalist,
Guys, Shawn is still single. Ladies out there, hit him up. He will value your conversation.
Let me get a haircut first. Then hit me up.
That's fair. All right. I don't think I have anything else to riff on that for. Unless you have any final thoughts on partying.
Cornhole sucks. That's all I got.
I don't know what to say to that. I like cornhole.
But see, the thing is, right? I think this is my bigger overarching point.
Yeah, yep.
When you're playing beer pong when you're playing cornhole, the conversation is about cornhole or beer pong.
Okay.
So, for example, I like playing catch with a football, right? Mm-hmm. Even euchre's a good example of this. Are you talking about euchre when you're playing?
Unless you don't understand the game, then no.
Right.
Yeah.
You're shooting the shit. You're throwing cards down. You know what's going on. If you get a big hand or something, you go, oh, man. And then you move on. Mm-hmm. The whole conversation doesn't turn into, oh, I'm kicking your ass at euchre. Ha, look at this throw. Look at this card I got. Mm-hmm. And I like throwing a football around, right? I think that's a nice casual little thing to do. You're still talking about stuff. You're not saying, oh, look how tight this spiral's going to be. And then you throw it.
Yeah, I'm really bad at throwing footballs.
Right, and catching.
I'm good at catching now. Shout out to Caleb. Hey, Caleb, you listen? Caleb Vanderlook taught me how to catch a football. I was about 21 years old. About 12 years too late on learning how to catch things.
12.
Charlie's been working on me for how to catch things since we started dating. She just throws things at me randomly. I'm good at catching them now. Got good reflexes. And then Caleb comes along. He's throwing me spirals every night in the backyard.
I miss that old house, man.
Catching footballs. Social gathering style. 2017, 18.
Anyway. Let's end this banger.
Well, okay. I think the last thing I want to say about your cornhole debacle is that everyone who's playing cornhole, at a party situation or a social gathering, if you will, is probably not playing cornhole every day. Whereas you play cornhole almost every day. However, you also play COD every day.
Yeah, I said this, though. Ooh, this is a great point.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I said to my roommate, actually. I said this to Hunter Deadass. I said, yo, I don't know. He said something to me about cornhole, and I was just like, yeah, I don't care for cornhole, right? Mm-hmm. And I was like, that's like making you go to a COD party where you watch me or other people play COD.
Those happen. Those are things.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, my party's not a COD party. I'm not throwing a COD party where people are going to watch me play shitty in COD.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know
that's
what I'm
fair.
saying? But that's bonus episode stuff. Or that's second episode stuff.
That's second episode coming up on Wednesday.
Yeah.
This week. So stay tuned for that. If you guys are listening on the podcast feed, definitely give us a review or 5-star rating, right? And if you watched it on YouTube, hit that like button.
Smash it if that's something you're into. No, leave us some comments, though.
Yeah.
If you like the setup here.
If you grab your passports and what it means. Here we go. comment below what grab your passports means to you. Just mouth what I was gonna say. But yeah, so I like
Subscribe
that.
to the channel too. While
Subscribe
you're
to
there.
the channel. We're gonna be
Turn on the bell notification thing.
We're gonna do 2 podcast videos a week, and then we're gonna try to do
periodic videos.
some more other video content. So
Be on
this
the
week
lookout for
we're gonna do something kind of funny.
We got a banger.
Hopefully you guys like it. We're gonna like it. So
It'll be a lot of fun for
yeah,
us.
Yeah.
So.
All right, guys. We will talk to you in the next one.
See ya.
Okay, that was cringy, but bye.